The big question, guys, is how many episodes of season 6 are the episodes going to be longer? We have our answer.
Cobra Kai.
Kidding.
There's been a question that everybody has been asking regarding Cobra Kai season 6. There's a lot of questions, but one of the biggest questions is how many episodes are we going to get? Now, Cobra Kai seasons 1 through 5 have all had 10 episodes. Now, why would people think that season 6 might be different? Well, season 6 is the final season of the show. And the creators, the writers have been promoting it as the biggest season yet. Now, we don't necessarily know what that means for sure, but I'm going to assume that it's going to be the biggest season in scope, meaning we're going to get a ton of characters, and I think we're going to get a lot of really cool locations, and I think it's just going to feel a lot bigger. You know, season 1 started in the valley, very, very small scale. So I think when the writers say season 6 is going to be the biggest season, they mean the scale is just going to increase. And we've already seen that through seasons 1 to season 5. So I think season 6 is only going to increase even more. But the big question, guys, is how many episodes of season 6 are the episodes going to be longer? We have our answer. Cobra Kai writer and creator Hayden Schlossberg was on Twitter answering fan questions. And the fan, by the username of Taco, asked how many episodes in season 6. Just flat out. This is a question we've been wanting to know. Are there 10 episodes? Are there going to be 12, 15? Is it going to be in 2 parts? We've been wondering this, and Taco here just asked the question, how many episodes? And Hayden just flat out says 10 episodes. But the total runtime for the full season will be the longest. So, guys, there is our confirmation. It's not going to be 12. It's not going to be 15. It's going to be 10. Now, there were a lot of theories about season 6 being split up into 2 parts. I think by Hayden confirming that there's only 10 episodes, it pretty much throws that theory out the window. If there were more than 10 episodes, I would say, yeah, it's very possible they could split it into 2 parts. But because there's only going to be 10 episodes. Now, Stranger Things, I believe season 4 had 8 episodes. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I believe Stranger Things season 4 had 8 episodes, or maybe it had 9. And they did like the first 7 or 6 episodes and then the last 2 episodes. But the difference with Stranger Things, the reason why Stranger Things was able to do that 2-part thing where they released the first 6 or 7 one day and then they waited a month and then released the last 2. The reason they were able to do that is because each episode of Stranger Things was like an hour and a half long. Like the finale was literally 2.5 hours long. Like unheard of for a TV show. The finale was the length of a movie, longer than an average movie. The reason why I don't think they're going to do that with Cobra Kai is because even though Hayden is saying the runtime is going to be longer, or the longest of any season, it's not going to be Stranger Things length. Like each episode, is not going to be an hour and a half. If that were the case, then yeah, it would make sense to split it up into 2 parts. But every season of Cobra Kai is just released all at once, and I don't think the runtime will be long enough for them to say, hey, you know what, we're going to split it into 2 parts. And release all of it, or release the first 8 episodes one day and then wait a month and then release the next. I think they're going to continue with the format that they've been doing, and they're just going to release it all at once. Now, for some, this may be some disappointing news because obviously we were hoping for longer episodes or more episodes. I mean, listen, for me, the more Cobra Kai, the better. Like if Hayden had answered this question and said, oh yeah, there's going to be 15 episodes in season 6. This would have been like, oh my God, guys. Like, I would be freaking out. Like, guys, season 6 is going to be 15 episodes. The most episodes of any season, each season only being 10, season 6 being 15. Like, this is crazy. This is awesome. But by him saying 10, that's just what it is. That's what it's been. So there's not really much of a surprise. It's like, oh man, I was kind of hoping for like maybe an extra 2 episodes, but it's all right. But the good news, guys, is that he is confirming that the total runtime for the season will be the longest, which makes a lot of sense. This is the last season, and you know, if you're not going to do the more than 10 episode thing, then you might as well give us long episodes, which is what they're going to be doing, which I'm really, really excited for. Let's look at season 1. 29 minutes, 28 minutes, 24 minutes, 28 minutes, like 34, 31, 29, 30, 31, 37. Those are short, man. Like literally in the 20s over here. Those are short episodes. And then let's go to season 5. 31, 38, 36, 36, 39, 37, 36, 37, 37, 48. So the episodes definitely increased. Now, I would say season 6 will probably be, now that I'm seeing that the average is like in the 30s, I would say with the longest being 48 minutes, I would say season 6 will average maybe 40 to 45 to maybe even 50 minutes. The season finale needs to be over an hour. It just has to be. Like the season finale needs to be over. Like you see how we have the minutes here? I want to see an hour. I want to see, actually, I don't know if Netflix shows hours. I think it just shows minutes, but I want to see over 60 minutes for that finale. I just want the finale to be huge. So hopefully they do that, but that's my guess. So what do you guys think? How long do you think the episodes of season 6 will be?